Then the Maker said, "To you, my second-born, I grant this gift. In your heart shall burn an unquenchable flame, all-consuming and never satisfied. From the fade I crafted you, and to the fade you shall return, each night in dreams, that you may always remember me." And welcome back, fellow adventurers, to Let's Play Dragon Age Inquisition. We are just about to enter the war room here, and we will be attempting to seal the breach once and for all. Alright, we do have an Inquisition perk.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Let's see, I'm still like to work towards deft hand fine tools so that our rogues can start unlocking all kinds of doors. At the times when off camera, when I go around getting herbs and stuff, I guess I wouldn't mind getting a little extra every now and then, so we'll take that one. Alright, wrap up a few of the various missions that we've put our people on. Ah, they're over here. Okay. Got some more gold from Cullen. Improved stability. I have secured promises from several noble families. They have agreed to provide personal guards and other resources to the cause. We have played our part in closing the rifts, and the nobles will now see to the safety of those living in their lands. Excellent. Okay, now I think this is another one of Josephine's. Letter addressed to Vivian lies opened on the table. A note that has been added to the top which reads, "Josephine, darling, you should take care of this. Signed, V. My dearest Vivienne, you cannot hear the shocking allegations against the Inquisition, or surely you would never have been seen with them. Allow me, as a friend, to open your eyes. People are saying that Divine Justinia is indeed alive, but that the Inquisition, her closest advisors and most trusted servants, have orchestrated all this chaos on her orders. That it was Seeker Pentecost and Sister Nightingale who sabotaged the Conclave in order to eliminate opposition within the Chantry, and cut off the heads of the Mage Rebellion and Templars in a single stroke. To save your reputation, you must escape this acquaintance immediately. With deepest concern, Vicomtesse Elodie de Moreau." Josephine says, "We need the support of the nobles to combat this rumor. I can arrange a few key visits."
At your service.
Alright. This one is also for Josephine, so we'll hold up on that one. The University of Orlais. To the leaders of the Inquisition, the death of so many good souls at the Temple of Sacred Ashes is a tragedy, compounded by the frenzy of posturing that has taken place in the race for Divine Justinia's successor, which all too frequently uses the University of Orlais as a scapegoat for ills, perceived or real. Considering your recent cowing of these clerics, the University is hoping you might see your way to protecting us from their rhetoric. Such a partnership could be beneficial for us both. We have research, magical as well as mundane, that we'd be pleased to share in exchange for help in these trying times. Yours with hope, Chancellor Joran Howlis, University of Orlais. Let's see. Cullen is a little shorter on this one. A few soldiers stationed at the university along with some mercenaries, should be enough of a demonstration of support to deter Chantry attacks.
All right.
And over in Ferelden, what do we have? Yeah, this doesn't look like it's too much of a difference. Investigate Therenfall Redoubt. The Templars at Therenfall Redoubt went quiet while the Inquisition dealt with Redcliffe. I'd be happy to take the charges out to investigate the area. Lieutenant Crematius Aclassi. This calls for a light touch. My scouts can make a distraction, letting the chargers sneak in close.
Let's see what we have.
And it does make sense to find out what the Templars are doing. Oops. Actually, I didn't mean to back out there. That's all right. We do have to activate the next mission. That can only be done from this screen. Okay. Here we are. It's called the next story mission, called In Your Heart Shall Burn. Cost is only 1. So we got plenty. And we're in the recommended level range.
What have your ears heard, Leliana? Anything new we don't already know about?
No, nothing.
Join forces with your new allies to assault the heart of the breach and close it once and for all.
The best of the mages are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
All right, let's do it. Alright, we haven't had Sarah in our party for a while, so we'll take her as our rogue. We want Cassandra at the breach. This is part of her work after all. And... Solus was there too, so we'll take him.
Mages! Focus past the Herald. Let her will draw from you. You did it.
Now, of course, you might think, oh, well, that was easy. Of course, there's more to the story.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred but calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
You know how many were involved. Luck put me at the center.
A strange kind of luck. I'm not sure if we need more or less. But you're right. This was a victory of Alliance. One of the few in recent memory. With the breach closed, that Alliance will need new focus.
Forces approaching! To arms!
What the... We must get to the gates!
This isn't good, and it was never good.
Some army approaching,
This bodes poorly.
but we don't know who it is.
Always something important. Go protect us.
That's what I'm going to do, sir.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open. I'm Cole. I came to warn you, to help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The Templars come to kill you.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
The Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him? He knows you. You took his mages. There.
I know that man. But this Elder One...
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Mages! You! You have sanction to engage them! That is Samson! He will not make it easy! Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
Yes, and Cullen knows the Templar commander, and in fact, so do we. That is Samson, the disgraced Templar from Dragon Age 2. Apparently, he's been busy in the meantime. In fact, I think in our playthrough, we actually helped him return to the Order. Perhaps a decision we regret now. And for those of you who played Dragon Age 2 DLC Legacy, or you watched my Let's Play of it, you also know who the Elder One is. But I'll let him introduce himself when it comes to it.
Almost ready. Keep them off us.
So we are defending this trebuchet here so they can start launching some projectiles at the incoming army. Haven is not a fortress, as Colin said, although we do have one advantage, and that is we are surrounded by snow-covered mountains. So, if you haven't seen or played through this game already, I'll let you ponder what that means. We do have help from Inquisition soldiers, so it's not just our party here against everybody, which is a nice touch.
We're ready to fire.
I'm going to steer clear of the trebuchet then. Oh, nope, we got enemies incoming on the left. Your allies do have finite health, just like your party members, so you don't want to just let them fight all by themselves. And this is the price that you pay. For whichever the Templars and Mages you do not help, they will become the enemies. Nice shot.
They felt that. We'll reload. You get to the other trebuchet. It isn't firing.
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing.
Let's see, now is the other one over here. I think all of the battlements are outside the wall. Yep. Looks like it's not firing because all of the people manning it have already been killed. I have to admit, I was somewhat surprised that the main antagonist of this game turned out to be a character that we only saw in DLC in the second game. Because if I hadn't played that DLC, I wouldn't have a clue who he was.
More incoming. Keep them off the trebuchet.
Oh, coming from the back. I am, though, however, glad that they brought back another character to be kind of the second in command and the kind of the voice of the enemy Templars, and that being Samson. I like when writers take a relatively minor character in one story and make them a much more influential one in the next incarnation. Ah, yes, okay. We need to get the trebuchet set up. There we go. There goes the avalanche. That was a dragon, wasn't it?
That is not possible.
Everyone to the gates.
Okay, they have some major artillery too, it seems. That is a high dragon. Oops. We have some levels. To jump up here really quick. For Sarah. And for Cassandra. And lastly, nope, none for Solus. Okay. To the gates we go.
Shoulder! Herald! Help me with this door!
Cassandra, can you help?
Good one! Just grabbing essentials. One die for the forge.
Alright. Because we do have a dragon here. Dragons, of course, set fires. And fires mixed with potentially explosive materials being located in these buildings is not a good combo.
Move it! Move it! We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Haven must evacuate to the Chantry!
Alright, now, as you evacuate towards the Chantry, you have the chance to pass various people who are either in a battle for their lives or are caught in burning buildings. And it's up to you to then rescue them. You notice pretty much every building is on fire. So...
Someone help me. I hear a survivor.
Cassandra? Oh, nope, went up the wrong way. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff going on over there.
Lost one. Piss.
Ah, crap. Unfortunately, we triggered the rescue attempt, and then suddenly everyone went over to the right-hand side here. So, unfortunately, someone in that burning building did perish. Let's see if we can save some of the others, though.
I hear a survivor.
Ah. This one's not obstructed, so we can rescue this person.
I knew you.
Oops. Ooh, almost ran out of health there. Alright, so at least one rescue successful. Let's see what's going on in the other buildings here.
I hear a survivor.
Okay, those pots I think are flammable,
What's happening?
so we need to
Thank you. Thank you.
rescue as many as we can so they can get away. Ah, crap. Ah.
Another dead!
You have to act really fast, and you know, and this is easy mode. Can you imagine hard mode trying to rescue people when you have even more enemies all over you? I don't see anybody in this one. You know, I could be a perfectionist. You know, keep reloading the game to make sure that I save everybody I possibly can, or at least as much as the game will let me. But then again, you know,
I hear a survivor.
this is war. You know, you're going to rescue some people and not others.
Come on, monsters!
Oops. Keep hitting the barrier button, which kind of pauses the action there. Here we're basically just fending off the attackers so that our requisition officer, Thren, will survive.
Thank you.
There we go.
These shits almost had me. Let's go. Don't know we can, yeah? Move!
Indeed. Alright. So rescued about roughly half. And now we're back at the Chantry.
The Chantry is your shelter!
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
What a charming boy.
Harold, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
If you know why he wants me, just say it.
I don't. He's too loud. It hurts to hear him. He wants to kill you. No one else matters, but he'll crush them, kill them anyway. I don't like him.
You don't like... Harold, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Or Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start. It was overgrown. Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers... I don't know, Harold. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
I can bury an army, stop them from following. But that thing is flying.
It won't stray from the Elder One. He's here for you.
Leaving you no escape. Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition, follow Chancellor Roderick through the Chantry. Move!
Harold, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
We will exact a heavy price. They will not take us easily.
So, Chancellor Roderick seems to remember a secret passage that goes through the back of the Chantry and up high into the mountains. And so, we have to provide the distraction until they're safely out of Haven, and then we'll basically bring the avalanche right into the stronghold here. While fending off a high dragon. So, easy as pie. Ah, what a mess. Death and destruction everywhere. And weird Templars that have been mutated by Red Lyrium. This way, I think. Yep, here we are. We have to get the trebuchet turned around. some of the soldiers have already loaded it, so we don't have to do that. Appropriately desperate music.
I suggest we aim this machine as quickly as possible.
I'm on it, Solus. You guys give me some cover, please.
Reinforcement.
Thank you. Now basically this comes in waves. After every wave you'll get a chance to turn the trebuchet another 90 degrees or so. Done. Let's aim it some more. Ah, or gets to level up.
Be ready. More coming our way.
I see him. I remember the first time I was playing through this mission, I was a little bit confused because this seemed very close to a kind of last battle-like scenario. I said to myself, surely the game isn't this short. Alright. Turn it some more. You can see our overall progress in the upper right hand of the screen. One or two more waves and that should be the end of it. Oh, you are big, Knight Captain. And ugly. Let's give us, Solus and I, a little bit of barrier, because that thing is going to hit hard, I'm sure. Even on easy mode. And also it can give itself a pretty hefty shield. Which makes sense given all of that crystalline armor it seems to be wearing. Ow.
Someone help Sarah!
Sarah, where are you? There you are.
Someone help!
Come on, Sarah, back to the fight. I can distract this big guy while the others mop up the minions. Ow. Need to work on my dodging skills. Alright, now we can all focus fire. Problem is, I think this guy can also raise. Ouch. And so he can bring back some of the minions as you take them out. Thank goodness for Solus having a limited amount of freezing ability, even though that's not his specialty. Every now and then he freezes that ugly guy. Ah, there. Finally got him. Apply my potions, or resupply my potions. That's called a... That big guy is officially called a behemoth. As dangerous as corrupted Templars are, I think, at least conceptually, it's even more horrific if we had helped the Templars, and then we're dealing with Red Lyrium corrupted mages.
Move! Now!
Incoming.
Enough! Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken no more.
What are you? Why are you doing this?
Mortals beg for truth they cannot have. It is beyond what you are, what I was. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One. The will that is Corypheus. You will kneel.
You're forcing this fight for no reason.
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here for the anchor. The process of removing it begins now. It is your fault, Herald. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens. And you used the anchor to undo my work. The gore.
Why did the Divine die? For this chaos?
The chaos will empower me, and ensure we no longer beg at the feet of the invisible. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion Withered to Winter and correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed, for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty. The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
Your arrogance blinds you. Good to know. If I'm dying, it's not today!
Well, I'll be. We actually survived that. Although we appear to have fallen into some kind of natural cavern. Not necessarily a huge surprise, considering we're inside a mountain range. So yes, the Elder One is Corypheus. Although his presence here is a bit strange. We thought that Hawk had killed him.
There.
Not all of this cave is natural, though. Some ancient mining seems to have been done around here.
Who's there?
Oh goody, spirits. Here we are all by ourselves. You have gained the Mark of the Rift, focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single member deals damage. So they, even now, they started adding a new mechanic, and this one is the focused abilities. You can see there below, there's 1 meter already full. And there's also 2 more at the bottom of the screen, and as you update your focus ability, you can fill up those bars as well. And it's basically kind of a limit break attack, or a massive damage dealer. So it's something that you basically save up as you deal normal damage to enemies, and then either as a finishing move, or if the situation starts to get rather desperate, you can unleash it. I don't see anything off to the sides, just cliffs of rock. So let's go out this way. Oh, fun. And a blizzard breaks out, just when we need to go outside. However, we do see lights off in the distance, so we'll make for those. Still barely see the light out there. Aurora sounds like she's running out of steam. And we hear wolves out there. Even better. What's left of a campfire here.
Embers. Recent?
Let's hope so. Almost to the crest of this hill here. Yeah, I do see lights.
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker!